Well, this is one of the most confused cases I have seen. This is one of the most confused cases I have ever seen in terms of YouTube controversies. Like, I think I can get the whole picture. In case you don't know, Daniel Green is one of the, if not the biggest uh, fantasy booktuber, second to only Brandon Sanderson. And he has gotten himself accused by sexual assault by another female, uh, what do I say, female singer, NAOMI Kings, in an affair. So at first, NAOMI Kings denies any kind of romantic affair in her first video, where she claims that Daniel Green has sent a cease and desist letter on her manipulation and sexual assault video 2 years earlier, where she didn't even mention his name. So I don't think this case could got ever more confused as it is now when she released her second video. In her second video, she just completely blew this case wide open, like completely, by showing her all the messages, which paints a very different picture. Like, here she shows that she was in a relationship with Daniel Green, and she was a crazy ex-lover wife. Like, she really was pissed off when he broke up her relationship and just chose her girlfriend Kayla. This is gonna be one of the most controversial and confused cases of all time, because Daniel Green always shown herself as left, self-righteous, and always for the woman type of YouTuber. And when he got when he got accused of sexual assault by another woman, things got very tricky, because he had cultivated an audience who very much in a same ideology, like supporting women and far left ideology. So when he got accused, all of his audience, his friends, his colleagues, all the booktubers just threw him under the bus, like without even hearing his side of the story. So when NAOMI King's video, the second video, came out, it becomes very clear from the messages that he did not sexually assault her. It was a consent. Like, in her very chat messages, she says that she was disappointed that he didn't do it properly, like he didn't do the penetration properly. He is not enjoying himself in the sexual affairs, in the sexual encounters. Like, she was disappointed that she didn't do more, which is a very weird thing to say. And she even reenacted her sexual encounters, which is one of the most weird thing, like very, very weird. As a result, it causes a massive shift in the pendulum. Like, before the second video, everyone, like 99% of the YouTube community was in support of NAOMI Kings, and just threw Daniel Greene under the bus. But after this video, the pendulum has shifted so hard. Like, I don't know how long this case will go on. I am not a lawyer. But whatever NAOMI King did with this, releasing this second video, it just blew her case wide open and buried her to the ground, in my opinion, because she just proved that it was not a sexual assault, and it made the case for Daniel Greene much easier. I don't know how she even got himself into with this relationship, and I don't even know how Daniel ever got himself into this crazy woman's affair. The only victim in this situation, the most victimized person in this situation, is Kayla, Daniel Greene's fiancé, who was a girlfriend at the time when Daniel Greene cheated on her and had an affair with NAOMI King and booked a Vegas trip with her. But the Kayla has surprisingly stayed with him and forgiven him. Maybe she saw that he was suffering with guilt and was taking a therapy and trying to be a better person. But NAOMI King in this video shows that she had not moved on from that encounter, and she was trying to ruin this person's career. Like, in the first video, it was thought that Daniel Greene was sending her cease and desist letter for her 2 years ago video where she didn't even mention his name, which made it seem like Daniel really assaulted her. But in this next video, it was found out that she did have 2 or more unlisted video talking about Daniel Greene and his affairs, which she sent to Kayla directly, and in an attempt to harass her and break up their relationship and ruin Daniel's reputation and brand. So it makes perfect sense why Daniel Greene even sent the cease and desist letter to herself, which she conveniently left out in her first video. Ultimately, we still cannot jump into any conclusions whether or not he even sexually assaulted her or not. Maybe we never even know what happened that night. But it makes it perfectly clear that it really muddies up the cases much more, and I feel like it makes the work of a lawyer of Daniel's much easier. She really shot herself in the foot here. Ultimately, I will not stand by anyone's side in this matter. I will wait for the hearing and from the court to get my final judgment, because too many people already were against Daniel after the first video of NAOMI, but without checking on his side of the story. I will not do that. I will wait patiently for the final hearing and the full details of this case, what really happened, what is the exact timeline, because NAOMI has contradicted herself too much with too many of his stories. All three of her video shows three very different picture. So she is not to be trusted easily. She is not a reliable and credible source anymore. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.